Um, Hello.
Hello.
Looks like we are back to chat a little bit, look at some things. Um, Gonna wait for a moment so people join, and we can look at some videos and movies and clips today. I think
Some
it's
nice stuff. Want to tell people what this day is all about, what this session is all about?
yeah, for sure. Maybe we give it a minute or two if
Of
anyone
course.
would join. Um, yeah, but otherwise, hopefully Justin is able to join as well. He was one of the judges, right, for the
Yes.
Odyssey project. Yeah. So today the sorry, sorry for the like background noise. It's like there is an event going on today, aside from ours. But yeah, today we're gonna look at the Odyssey project winners, contestants, winners. Basically, some very cool movies, right? So this is the second year that the Odyssey film competition has been going on, and honestly, like well done to everyone, like well done to the organizers, well done to the sponsors, well done to the participants. It really like brings a lot of the community together. So I'm excited to see like what people have made. I haven't looked at all of them. I just saw like a couple of them from like people I'm in contact with and people I follow. um yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see some movies.
Yeah, this will also be a surprise for me. I've seen the winner, but some time ago, and it's excellent piece of art. But what I wanted to say is now looking Odyssey 1 and Odyssey 2, I mean, the main difference is not just the video quality, but some like really talented people stepped in the game. And the storytelling is amazing. Now, I know that last time at the Odyssey 1, there were some limitations and people have to work around those limitations. But now those limitations are a bit looser,
Mm.
and the storytelling goes really, really far. I mean, it's just insane what people do with the tools.
Yeah, I agree. Crazy. It is crazy, like how achievable this is. All right. I mean, shall we just get in?
Yeah, sure.
I also,
Um,
I also saw that they have many more sponsors this year. So like,
yeah,
because like the platforms also pop up very often, right? Like it's more and more platforms. So it's also
yeah,
nice that, like that part of the community is coming together.
correct.
All right, let's do it. So the first one, which one do we want to look at first? So these
The
are
first on the list. So let's go from the least important, which is not, don't get me, I mean, it's not that it's least important, but let's start with community. Hey, June.
Hey June, nice to see you. All right, let's look at the community.
Are you gonna share? Let me share because you can mute yourself. All right. Let's do it. So I have to share tab, right? In order for, yeah, okay. All right. Can everybody see my tab?
Yep, I can see it.
All right, perfect. Let's do this.
Wow,
Ready?
it already looks good.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
hold on.
So, can the virus only cause mutations in pets?
At the moment, it appears to be the case.
With what you gave me, I could only get one.
How long is it gonna last?
It can probably last up to 5 hours. But since the virus level in its body is low, it might hang on for another hour or so. You should at least hold up until you get out of the train station.
Okay, I see.
Was its mom taken to the base?
Ash. It sits safe here. Don't this worry. His mom died. They shot her while catching her.
Sorry. I heard some mutant escaped from the base near your grandma's place. And they are searching the area pretty heavily.
I'll get there early tomorrow morning and hide it in the woods first.
Please hold it still.
Shh. Shh.
It's done. The inhibitor just puts the virus to sleep temporarily. You can get it past security, but
This still mutate tomorrow. I am sure of it. I'm heading out now.
Dan, they're not your pets anymore. Be careful.
Thanks.
The wind whispers through hollow trees. The light is pale, the world at peace. Lost in shadows, branches sigh. Feathers drift, they pass me by. On frozen ground, my steps so light. I hear the dark, it makes no sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cedarville Station. Please ensure the mutated entity has fled.
Run through the hollow, where stars forget to glow. Wings are breaking slow, but we still rise, we still let go.
Wow.
Wow. well, here we are. What? That's a movie. That's a short.
Yeah,
film,
yeah. So lip sync wasn't 100%. Character consistency wasn't 100%. But I mean, we're not judging this to be perfect. Nothing can be perfect right now with AI. It cannot. But this was goddamn close, man.
This is a good story. This was a
Yeah.
fun watch, man. Like,
It was. I love the mood, man. The
wow.
mood is insane.
And
Yeah.
as you said, like it's about the storytelling. Like this really brings up the storytellers, right? People who just like know how to tell the story. This was really nice. Great start. I'm excited, man. I like that. I think the characters were pretty consistent. Like the girl was more or less consistent throughout, even like through the mask. Like that, like without the mask and with the mask, you could still say it's the same person. The dog, a bit more so like at times. And the guy as well. Like some of the sound effects were not as synced with the actual moments, but that's fine, right? I like the transition to like the wide shot with the train and the music and the mood hits. Pretty good. Love it. Well done.
Yeah.
What?
I'm amazed over the quality of close-ups and medium shots, but you can see some unfortunate errors with wide shots, especially the shot with the choppers.
Mhm.
They were a bit smudged, but overall, great stuff, man.
Also, I think the glove had 6 fingers. I don't know if it was
Oh
intentional,
yeah,
because
yeah.
could easily
Yeah.
like get around it if they wanted to.
Yeah. Seen it.
But
Six Finger Glove. All
what
right.
what do you think they use for all this? Like, could you? I think they put at the end like the tools used.
Mhm.
Take a look at that.
Well, all the usual suspects, man. I mean,
Cling,
Plane, of course, maybe Luma.
Cling is just good,
Hold up.
man.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me check.
Yeah. In the meantime, June said consistency is still a little thing to concern, but mind blowing still. Yeah, I agree. Like, consistency is always going to be a bit of a challenge, right? But
Oh yeah, because it was done with Midjourney, so they use character reference. They could go a bit more consistent by using Flux and Loras.
mm,
For Midjourney, it's pretty good. Yeah.
this was incredibly impressive for Midjourney. But that's
Yeah.
also what I felt is like that is what I felt is just like it was more of a I'm gonna use what I get sort of a thing.
Mhm,
It was
mhm.
like the next stage would be okay, I actually want a specific shot and I'm gonna take more time and refine it and make it happen, right? But yeah, if you just do Midjourney, then that becomes a bit difficult. Because even
Yeah.
at the beginning, like I felt like, okay, I still had that familiar feeling of like, okay, shot, like I get an image, like I'm just gonna put it together, right? But I think at the moment you're already at the point where if you take a little bit more time and work on it, you can actually get away with actual shots that you want and not just what you get.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
for video, Kling Runway Vidu.
Video, okay.
Vidu. Yeah, and Minimax Sound, Udio, Suno, and Fish Audio.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Our next video is behind the scene category.
Behind the
So
scene.
behind the scene, yes.
Okay.
So making claymation with AI. So let's check.
Oh, all right.
I find claymation really fascinating, and I'm a big fan of Aardman's work, especially Shaun the Sheep. Since traditional claymation involves such a complex and time-consuming process, I decided to try using AI to create a series of short clay animations. The process starts with turning my ideas into text prompts for Recraft, which generates clay-textured images. I look for scenes that have storytelling potential and export them. These images then go through some compositing and color adjustments. After creating low-res versions, I use Comfy UI to upscale them and add more detail. The images can be transformed into animations using image to video. Since there's no dialogue, I chose clips with exaggerated character performances, which gives it an animated drama feel. The video generation resolution isn't great yet, so the output needs to be upscaled using AI tools like Topaz. AI-generated videos aren't perfect, so compositing is needed to fix some problematic parts. Sometimes the character's eyes suddenly disappear, and since the same clip can't be regenerated, eyes are added in post-production. For the audio, I used a lot of voiceovers. About half the story is told through sound, leaving viewers to imagine what isn't shown visually. The singing voices and background music were generated using Suno, while 11 Labs handled all the sound effects. It's incredibly powerful, as you can customize complex sound effects and specify their duration. While video generation still isn't as controllable as we'd like, the models and tools are developing rapidly, and many issues will likely be resolved soon. Working with AI means more testing and exploration, but it helps skip the tedious steps, brings ideas to life quickly, and opens up new creative possibilities.
That's very interesting selection of tools.
Yeah, I like the
No,
style. I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
it's
I'm,
awesome.
I'm a fan of good claymation or stop motion.
Exactly, yeah. It's so frustrating because, like she said, it's not perfect yet, but we see the result looks perfect, and it's kind of a, you know, think that when I talk to clients and managing their expectations, they are only seeing best of best, right? But the thing is that to get there, you have to do a lot of tricks without AI. You have to do a lot of post production to make it, perfect. And we'll see later in the clips, in the videos, that this
Sure.
was, yeah, already achieved. But yeah, you have to explain that it's not like you write a prompt, press the button, and get out the perfection. There's a lot of traditional work with compositing tools, After Effects, sometimes even 3D, to get it as perfect as possible.
Yep, for sure. Completely agree.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
Mm,
do it.
Ready for next?
Next one.
All right. The next one is from open format. So everything goes. Nice.
Anything goes. Here, that's perfect for AI. Anything goes.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh, this one is 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Holy shit.
13 minutes, yeah. Okay, we'll show just
As far as it goes.
yeah, but let's do
Do
it.
not disturb the sane man. Okay.
You think this was done in post-production?
My Alice.
Nate,
I was checking the map for
Yeah?
nearby restaurants.
can you hear me?
She said, Bunny.
Yes.
I heard her run.
You think
Then a
this
door
was done
clicked
in
shut.
post-production, the style?
In the hallway, someone was wearing
Sorry.
a rabbit suit,
Can you press pause?
like the ones used for Easter events.
You think the style was done in post-production?
That's a good question. Let's see. Like the like dialogue definitely. I think it's a cool idea as well, having this sort of like interactive storytelling.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think so. I think this was probably done in post
Is
production.
that you?
It feels very
I see
consistent.
the lobby man.
Just
I
like
know
Has
that
moved his
poster
jacket bent backwards,
noise.
as though he's wearing a suit of flesh that doesn't quite fit. Beneath the brim of his hat, black eyes.
I know
hide
that
something dark
Phil
on his
has
cheeks. His
a
smile
note
stretches from ear to ear.
for this kind of style.
No mouth
So maybe
should
they
do that.
used
Where's my
the
fucking
pixel
daughter?
note.
Could also be.
We have so many daughters here. They keep arriving.
I would love it if it's all AI. If it's all
Yeah.
in comfy.
Does yours
I do
Yeah.
think you could achieve this.
No, but no, it's not. It's post-production because the
Are you
squares
threatening?
inside are way too consistent, and
Very
the video
consistent.
model would smudge them immediately. So this was absolutely done in post-production.
I think so. Well, just because it's incredibly clean, and like from scene to scene, it's just like consistently clean, which I
Yeah.
think it would be difficult to have AI do it like that. And it's
Yeah.
and again, I mean, I would love it if it would be all like in comfy, but I think it's not worth it. Like this is easy After Effects job, you know what I mean? So it's just like make your life easier, right? Like why would you force some sort of AI?
Well, because we can.
Poorly behaved like your Alice, refuses to flow in just one direction.
But it's
Having tea on the 33rd
awesome they use this style because you can get by with a lot of inconsistencies and mistakes, but you cover all that with good styling.
But I would say like I would do the overall style in AI, like the comfy. So like get the pixel and the colors. I think that I would just do it in comfy, right? Maybe a LoRa for the specific style. Maybe just pushing the values higher in post and adding that noise and maybe turbulent displays on top.
Yeah, but the thing is that video model
I don't think they even.
Form, they don't improve your visual. This is the forum, probably.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
love tripping for.
nice to see the forum.
Wow. Yes,
Love it.
same. But I think like for the other shots, there was no video involved. I think it was an image, and they just added a noise pass and turbulent displacement pass on top. This as well. Like it's the same, just like little bit shifting, like displacement map.
Yeah,
Have I been here
gorgeous.
before?
All right, let's move to next one.
Very cool, interesting.
It is.
Interesting. It is like anything goes, open format.
Yeah, yeah.
Works out.
All right, the next one is rendering and VFX.
Yeah. June said train a model, yeah. Yeah. At this point, I think there are a lot of pixel models already, but definitely like it shows so much like artists who are training their own models. You just see it. You just see their style standing out.
All right.
All right. Can't see the voice, the sound.
Oh,
In this kind of world, you don't have a right to make a mistake. Because every mistake may cost you your life. Holy shit.
Hey! No, come outside! Come to me! I take you all to fucking hell! Go!
Hey, we need to go. Fuck. In this kind of world, you don't have a right to make a mistake. Because every mistake may cost you your life.
wow.
Wow. Damn. In the meantime, Christopher joined us. Hey, Christopher, nice to see
Hey,
you as well.
Christopher.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
ins-
So my daughter is obsessed with zombies for some
Okay.
reason, and she keeps asking me, "What would you do if? What would you do if?" And I said I would probably, just kill myself because I don't want to live in the world infested with zombies. oh no, but you gotta, I would do this and I would do this and I would do this, and it so reminded me of our discussions we were having about zombies. But so refreshing seeing anime div back in game. It's a bit forgotten with all those new video to video tools, which are insane. But anime div will always have a special heart in my place. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's not dead yet. It's not dead yet.
it's incredible. I think, oh, wow, this was so good. I think this is the Vantage Films team, if I'm not mistaken by the names, right? And I've been doing some really cool anime dev workflows for a while now. So absolutely, like, I love it. I love it. It clearly shows like different filmmaking style, right? Like they acted it out. And it was like a bit of an action scene, which, for anime div, that's not easy, or any kind of like style transfer, it's not easy. You have a lot of motion and movement, right?
Oh yeah.
You could
Oh, yeah.
see, and even like I was wondering like who acted it out, right? And then I saw like the axe work, and I saw, okay, it was gentle. It wasn't really like throwing the axe. I was like, damn, they just acted it all out, and then like made the passes, and then they made div. Really good. I love it. I absolutely love it.
What really floored me down is when they put a zombie and the main character in the same shot. This was absolutely done with post production because they have zombie Laura and character Laura, and with the anime div you can't combine two because it's notoriously famous for spilling, using Laura's in anime div. So this was done in two passes. Insane, man, insane.
This was, I think you could do like regional application, right? If you just do like masking and apply LoRa to that mask, like sort of what we were doing in our session in the class last week, right? Just like divide it into masks and then do a different pass for here, different pass for here. I think you could do it in one, yeah.
Yes, for images, I'm not sure for anime div though.
I think you could follow the same procedure.
Well, theoretically it should work, but I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely need a good setup, a good machine, and a fair bit of experiment. Like they've been experimenting with like anime div, like I said, for a while now. Like last year, we did one of these like live sessions, and we looked at their work, and I was already like insane. And there were like the muzzle flashes and the blood spill. Like it was so well done, and those are like action scenes are not easy to pull off, even like just act out, with traditional like VFX, like to drive the impact of like the hit or like the momentum of everything. And then this pass on top of it, you can see it loses like some of the momentum like over time, but this was a difficult task. And
it was really difficult,
until the end. June had, 2 comments. Excellent storytelling. I agree. Shirts keep on changing colors.
That's fine.
Could be fixed though. Like with Alora, could be fixed if they train like on the whole clothing and everything. So I wonder like what kind of Loras and setup they had. I'm very curious about his workflow now.
With anime div, it's really, really hard to do anything very consistent.
Yeah. Can we finally swap faces in videos? Regional infill. Can you swap faces in videos? I think you could.
You can, but in my opinion, it's not worth it. I've tried. I had a project a couple of weeks ago, and we tried with Face Fusion, and the results were not the best because we lost quite a lot of details in face. So it's not a good tool to use high quality and maintaining consistency.
Yeah, I think Loras would be the best choice. Like if you do want a consistent character, just have a Laura and change the whole thing. Because if you just swap the face, like doing like profiles, can get a little wacky.
Yeah, I was talking to a company that created that viral video of Oppenheimer of Cillian Murphy on one side and Oppenheimer on the other side. And the face transfer was really, really good. So I was really curious and I talked to the team, but the thing is very, very limited. So first, the actors must be look-alike, and it doesn't handle motion blur. It doesn't handle lighting. Like if you would have a shadow on half of your face, a lot of we're not there yet, but we're moving. We are moving.
Yeah. All right. I think we have time maybe for 2 or 3 more. Shall we choose one? Like the list, like is actually like a few more, but maybe
Yeah, we have trailers, marketing, advertising, social media, music video, and narrative. I would check out the trailer and skip the marketing maybe.
yeah, and I'll do the music video and narrative. So like, let's do the trailer to start with.
All right.
Cool.
Let's go.
I'm having a good time, man. Like
Yeah.
these are absolutely epic. Well done, like everyone at Project Odyssey.
Let us be grateful to our protector, whose body shelters us from the deadly wasteland below, whose fertile skin feeds our children, and whose immortality has carried our world for ages. To Nalvora, the giver of life.
Your dreams.
Wow.
They're getting worse, aren't they?
What? They feel like visions.
What do you see?
Some kind of path.
This is
I need to find it.
Then we'll go with you.
I think Nalvora's trying to speak to me.
Are you sure about this?
Thoughts can be dangerous. If you are not careful, they will lead you to madness.
You can't keep chasing these visions, Ayla. They will destroy you.
I didn't choose this. It's like I can feel her pain. Like she's part of me.
Holy breath, what is happening here?
This doesn't make any sense.
She's dying.
It's us. All this time, we've been draining her out of life.
The Draal attacks. They're getting more frequent. It's as if they're being drawn to something. Or someone.
No one can find out who she really is.
I know where I must go, but I'm afraid to do so.
All of our choices lead to different destinies. The question is, what will you choose?
Bring her to us before those lies spread any further.
There's still time to save yourself.
If we don't do something now, there will be nothing left to save.
Do you really think we'll let the delusions of a child, twisted by fear, shake the order of what has protected us for centuries?
She's not protecting us anymore. She's warning us.
What? What? Wow. Wow. What? That's insane. Wow. I have so many thoughts on this. Holy shit.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Damn.
The level of quality, the level of details, this is wow.
This is such a good production. I'm very curious who exactly made this and how long it took them. Like this was a proper trailer production. Like they've worked on trailers before. They know how to make it. They know how the shots look like. Like I was in like the first shot I was in with the whole like thumb. This is so well thought out. Well done, everyone. Wow. Amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it.
So this guy is Dr. Machakil, and let's take a look at his videos. I'm just gonna share my screen so we can all see. This is his YouTube. Yeah.
Emotion in motion. Yeah, filmmaker. Very good.
Yeah,
Did you
this
see
guy is a cinematographer, obviously.
for sure? Did you see the shot where there were a couple of such excellent shots? Oh my god, the world building is absolutely brilliant.
Wow,
Like
no.
starting with the whole like giant's thumb and the nail, I was already like,
Yeah.
I'm in. Sell it to me. Sell me this story. Amazing. The characters as well, like the golden crown. It's very good world building. I love world building, man. And when somebody takes the time to figure out like what are gonna be the unique traits, I'm just like I'm so appreciative of that. I made a maybe a few weeks ago. I made a GPT to just generate worlds because I love world building. So I'm like, let's just think about a world that could be right, and I just like making several of them. So, that's amazing. And there was a shot like where she talks, and there was insane expression. How do you think they did that shot? I'm very curious. Could you like bring it up real quick?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Malvora coming into cinema.
Let us be.
25.
Says the can you see the sound?
Yeah. Or the middle, like final third. This was so good. This was so good. This one. Yeah, I think back.
This one?
More? A bit more. Back. This one. Yeah, click here. This one, yeah. I think it's this one.
She's dying.
It's us. All this time.
I didn't see it.
If you just let it play.
Yeah.
We've been draining her out of life.
The Draal attacks. They're getting more frequent. It's as if they're being drawn to something. Or someone.
No one can find out who she really is.
I know where I must go, but I'm afraid to do so.
All of our choices lead to different destinies. The question is...
I think it was earlier.
Yeah, I mean, wow. This
Well done.
this one's crazy. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move to social media. This one is short. This one I've already seen, and it's great. This one is 1 minute.
Blast. I love it. I love filmmakers, They are incredible.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Very conceptual. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. Moving on to next one.
Let's do it. Not much to say here, but like it was very fast, very conceptual, straight.
But let's also include the marketing because it's just 1 minute short.
Let's do it. We can do it all.
Yeah.
Roar. Fragrance for the fearless.
Roar by Cleo.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant. It works, man. It's an ad. It works. It has like all the ad like characteristics.
Yeah, but I'm not the major fan.
Of ads. I prefer the trailers as well. But this was well made. It was well thought out. Even like the
Yeah.
delivery of the taglines at the end, it's like it's a classic ad.
It is. It is. The structure is very classic. Yeah.
Govind also joined us. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Govind. All right. Yeah.
Two more? Two more.
Just
We can do
heard
it.
from Justin that he will come, but
Roar.
yeah.
Roar. Crazy. That was it was a good storytelling. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
All right. The next one is music video. So this
should be
is
good.
gonna be a bit longer. This is 3 minutes.
It's okay.
All right. Let's do it. What do I know? It's one of my favorite sentences.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Listen. Living below the minimum, plus she's a minimum. Only 16 years old, about to have a son. In hindsight, what if he didn't come? GCSE results would have been above the minimum. Predicted a neighbor, straight some. Hey hun, heads up, I know you're fed up. You wanna keep your bread up, so working 2 jobs. Cause the silly sod bailed out. Mailed out your CV for opportunities in TV. Had aspirations as an actress. You was like, see me, I'm gonna be famous. But it takes practice, it's dangerous to assume anything. She never got the point like a cactus. And didn't get that job as an actress. Lying on a mattress, thinking back to that night, getting pissed off with flashes. He pressured her somewhat, but she was curious. Come to think of it, this mother was notorious for picking on young girls. He should have known better, now he's crossed the whole world. And she's looking vendettas, sending letters upon letters upon letters. She would have had an abortion if he let her. I ain't got time to play, I got fines to pay. I know a couple young boys who might die today. I know a couple young girls who might lose their way. This used to be a problem, but who's to say? Huh, what do I know? I'm just the man in the mirror. What do I know? I see the end getting nearer. What do I know? I'm just a man with a dream who doesn't want to see our kids scream. Believe.
I know a young genius that was only 15. Caught up in the peer pressure to the extreme. Had the smarts to pass exams, but wanted to hang on the streets with a gang, cause his cousins could bang. And the street cred was high, clothes were fly. People exhibit the fear whenever they walk by. Learn to disrespect women cause they thought it was cool. The smartest people never acknowledge what makes them a fool. One by one, things come to a head. Wakes up to a call that big cuzzy is dead. Shot dead by a fellow colleague. Couldn't believe the info received, but it is what it is. Lifting cuzzy on his shoulders at the funeral parlor. Parents screaming, tears streaming, it hits home harder. The penny drops. Why we living like rats? Baseball bats and cracks, council flats and raps. A symphony in F-flat failure. We need to backtrack and analyze our behavior. You see, on planet Earth, many hearts stay broke. Some survive the pain, some don't, some choke. In a world where depression is alive, no joke. Gotta search for the lessons and the fire to cope. In a world where depression is alive, no joke. Got to search for the lessons and the fire to cope.
I ain't got time to play, I got fines to pay. I know a couple young boys who might die today. I know a couple young girls who might lose their way. This used to be a problem, but who's to say? Huh, what do I know? I'm just the man in the mirror. What do I know? I see the end getting nearer. What do I know? I'm just a man with a dream who doesn't want to see our kids scream. Believe.
Beautiful, man.
All right.
Beautiful. Wow. I'm in, man.
Very cool.
I'm in.
Very
Like, first of all, the music it vibes. It's just a vibe. It's a good song. I enjoy it. It has story in it. Like, oh, well done. The art direction is on point. They like made a dedicated art direction. They chose a specific style. They even had some difficult shots in there, like the side shot with the lip sync. It's kind of worked, right? Like, and all of the like these motions and shots were not like the easiest, right? So I'm pretty sure like they had a combination of like what they wanted and what they got, and just kind of made those choices.
Yeah.
But loved it. Great story, great song, great music video. Wow.
It is. Yeah. The mirror shots. Did you see the mirror shots?
Yeah.
It was done in post.
I was thinking if some of these shots were done in post, yeah, but especially with the one where it has like a thought bubble and like lying on the bed. I don't know. I think they generated them. I think they made all of these shots like in AI, just because I think they like made the artistic choice, like the art direction, and I think that's the difficult part, right? Like making the art direction work consistently, then making the shots. It's not that difficult anymore, right? You just prompt them a couple of times, maybe some regional, and you can get those. So I would say they made everything in AI with some light after post work here and there.
Yeah.
Lovely,
Nice.
fantastic.
And the last one is the narrative.
The finale.
And I've seen this one before, and it's insane. When did I see it? It was last autumn. So it's been here for a while, and the thing is that it's not the technique, it's the storytelling that sells everything.
Of course. And this is what we saw in each of these. It was the concept. For each of these, the concept was thought out, and then they just did it. They built it, right? It's like similar, like what we did on our like class, like this week, of like you have a whole mountain to do, and you just do it small. You just like do it step by step, right? Like it's okay to conceptualize the mountain, but don't focus on the mountain. Just like what's gonna be the first thing that you do, right? Like art direction, like storyline and all of these things. So fantastic filmmakers and storytellers in general.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely. All right, we ready for the last one?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Hva er ditt siste ønske?
Det er noe jeg har tenkt på en stund. Men jeg vedgjør meg ikke. Ok. Jeg bare sier det. Jeg føler at det er så mye jeg ikke får med meg. Verden er så stor på en måte. Så ja, jeg har lurt på om jeg skal begynne å se på nettporno.
Ja vel.
Er det lett å finne?
Det er lett å finne.
Ja, det er det altså.
Ja, skikkelig lett.
Jeg vet ikke. Er det liksom... Eller... Syns du det kan være litt dumt?
Alle gjør det.
Er det sant?
Ja. Jeg kjenner i hvert fall ingen som ikke gjør det.
Men på min alder det føles litt jeg vet ikke egentlig.
Ikke tenk på det. Det er bare å komme i gang.
Så hva søker man på egentlig?
På alt mulig. på hva du vil.
Men hvordan vet jeg hva jeg vil?
Du må kjenne litt etter.
Vel, jeg vet jo ikke hva alt sånt her heter på engelsk.
Det finner du ut av.
Jeg tror jeg har en ordbok her etter et annet sted.
Du bare oversetter på nett. Alt sånt har blitt veldig enkelt.
Herlighet! Alt mulig som finnes. Ikke si noe til familien da.
Jeg lover.
Takk. Takk skal du ha.
Ikke tenk på det.
Masterpiece. Masterpiece. What? Wow.
So this was done by Edmund Young. He's crazy talented, man.
Yeah.
But it was the whole group behind him. So as you can see, the script was made by someone else, and they actually had actors, which is the really good decision and the good way to go.
So this is a movie like there's absolutely nothing I could say it was AI. June absolutely loved this. I agree completely. Like checks out everything. Like everything checks out. First of all, the art direction, they just knocked it out of the park. So you said they acted it out, and so it was a style transfer. You think that's
it was a voice acting.
Voice acting.
No, yeah.
Mm.
I wouldn't say that they used Act 1 because it would be way too obvious, so doubtfully, but maybe they have. It was done 3 months ago, and Act 1 was already in place 3 months ago, so yeah, maybe it was, but I wouldn't put my hand into a fire for this.
Justin joined us in the meantime.
Justin joined us.
Just in time.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
Hey, lovely.
I'm good, gang. How's it cooking?
Pretty good, thank you.
These people
Man,
are talented.
Your pad's getting bigger and bigger every day, Luca.
Yeah.
Man, it looks epic.
Yeah.
How's things, guys? All good?
All
Yeah,
good.
we just looked at the final entry, the narrative entry.
Oh yeah, pretty good, huh?
It's brilliant, man. People are incredibly talented, and also
It's the bar's just getting higher and higher, isn't it? Really, the craft is really showing now. I think it's gone from like not a gimmick, but a kind of a fad to kind of hey, what's this? Look, cool tools, whatever. To like, wow, look at this, look at the craft of the filmmakers. Where the tools are less the conversation. I just love that. I love that.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, just half a year ago, we were like, what tools we're using this, and now it doesn't matter anymore because we all know that that's the each tool does something good, right? And you use all of them, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. You end up using a bit of everything, hey?
Yeah. So
yeah,
I have
nice.
a question. So people, if you have any questions for Justin, just type them in. And
Justin was part of the organizational team as well, right? For these.
Oh, have I lost you guys? Let me see. Am I back in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were one of the judges, right? Sir?
Maybe he still can't hear. Yeah. But yeah,
So
incredible.
yeah, Justin is the Real Dreams creative director, and he's 11 Labs creative director. Whoa, okay.
There I am.
There
Sorry.
you go. Awesome.
My a little bit.
Yeah.
Happens.
So Justin,
yeah, tell me.
you were one of the judges, and you are creative director of 11 Labs and the founder of Real Dreams.
Boom, boom. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, Project
Yeah.
Odyssey has been a huge success. I've been running like AI film competitions with 11 Labs, with Pika Labs, with Think Diffusion way back, like all sorts of different places to try and foster creativity. And wow, I think 12,000 something signups, 4,500 entries, 200 shortlists. That's a lot of content, like days worth, in fact. I remember because I was like watching through them whilst we was kind of in between Emma kind of giving birth.
Congrats, by the way. Congrats.
And thank you very much. 1 month now. Happy days. We just got the baby's name registered. He's called Noah Bear Hackney.
Nice.
Happy days. But yeah, I think it's been massively successful. One of the best things I've seen happen within our like AI communities in terms of getting loads of tech companies together to really foster like and push for what's important, which is like the craft, which is like difficult because it makes you it's like understanding loads of tools and like the industry, etc., but I feel like that's why these kind of workshops, any places where you can find communities or places you can like learn and engage with these tools or creators is so important, right? Because I find it hard to keep on top of all this stuff, and it's kind of my day to day, right? Yeah. Yeah, so got some really cool competitions coming up as well. And obviously Project Odyssey is going to go into season 3. I am departing from 11 Labs though.
Oh, this is news. Okay. All right.
Yes, yeah, I'm departing from 11 Labs. We're diving as deep as possible. We're still with 11 Labs as a partner, but into what AI filmmaking looks like. You know, what does an AI studio look like? So very, very exciting times, and all the more reason to hang out with you guys and learn as much as
All
I
right.
can.
So tell me, Justin, how does watching 4,000 entries look like? It's unimaginable. So first of all, how many judges were there?
There were, I think, like 27 in total. I can't. That's not a fact, but I seem to remember there being quite a high number in the end, which is good because you're getting people from all different spaces, countries to kind of like put in their opinions rather than just like a smaller group of like AI nerds, right? So yeah, I mean, what did it look like? It was there was pain points within it, right? But there's also like tremendous value in some of the moments in the films that I watched where I was kind of taken away for a second. You're very aware you're watching AI content, right? So it's like you're going in thinking about that. I'm very aware of all of the tools, so I'm kind of breaking down every scene like an analyst, you know, like and it's you know, your brain's processing a lot when you're watching those things. But for the films that take you away from that, where you stop thinking about that and you're suddenly within that narrative or whatever, that's like lovely. And then with that comes this like warm feeling like, hey, this kind of happened because a bunch of us nerds got together and said, hey, let's come up with this idea. And now look at some of the films that are being shown and made. It's like it far surpasses my ability. So I feel like proud in a way, you know, of what's happening in this space.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Yeah, very well done. Like from all of you, the creatives, for like the platforms you brought together, and from all the participants, just beautiful, amazingly done. Like this was very enjoyable just to see like the top choices, which are already like wow. And I'm sure there were a lot of other applications that were also mind blowing. So and
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, it was quite hard to make such a short list. It was quite hard to reduced down to like one, the award, the winning categories. There's so many incredible minds that I felt through the different works, and I feel like 80% of them really deserve to have like some exposure and some behind the scenes and all that sort of stuff. So I mean, it's difficult, it's a bit of luck of the draw sometimes. Sometimes there's many different factors. Don't be disheartened or discredited if it's not. Push more and like expose what you're doing, because I think that's even more valuable than the works. Guys, I actually have to bounce, but it's been a real pleasure, and I if you're doing this again, I'd love to jump in.
For
Absolutely,
sure.
man. Thank you for showing up, man.
Absolute pleasure, guys. It's great to see you.
Bye bye.
All the best.
Bye bye. Cool.
Yeah, that was short and sweet.
Nice place to wrap it up. We
Yeah,
checked everything. We got perspective from the judge. There are upcoming like competitions that he said. Very exciting. So like looking forward to see like those announcements and like help like expand the community and help everyone learn and everything. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
A quick shameless plug. We are past the middle of our AI Academy, Lighthouse AI Academy, and we're opening another course, which will be, of course, AI for creative leaders. But there's another announcement. We haven't made that announcement public yet, Nate, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So this is the first people who will hear this, Nate.
Yeah, we are working on releasing an advanced Comfy UI course. I'm so excited for this. We have brought on some mentors that are absolute experts in either like commercial workflow building, technical workflow building. So
Artistic workflow building, we have everything.
Yeah. So again, 12 weeks, everything about Comfy UI, like absolutely everything from how do you install it, how do you run it in the cloud, how do you run it on a PC, on a Mac, how can you do that, what are the nodes, up to the very end where we learn how to deploy your workflow as an application. So I'm super excited. We have some very cool mentors joining us. So yeah, if anyone is interested in actually going deep into Comfy, this is going to be the place for it. I feel like there is like at the moment nothing as deep as what we are planning. So this is going to be as comprehensive as it gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be making more announcement about this. But in the meantime, yeah, the current class is going strong. We got some cool projects going on as well. We'll probably take a look at those in one of these sessions too.
Oh, yeah,
see
absolutely.
what our students are doing. But yeah, very exciting times for us as well with the academy, building a lot of cool things.
Yeah. Talking to a lot of beautiful people, a lot of beautiful groups that want to collaborate with us, and it's going really, really well.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming by. We'll be planning another episode fairly quickly. Can't promise when exactly, but it's going to happen quickly. So stay tuned for more news about AI Artist React and about Lighthouse AI Academy.
Yeah. Cool. This was a great time.